Pakistan has conducted a training fire of its 750 km range Fateh-4 subsonic cruise missile, which is essentially the Chinese YJ-62 cruise missile. India has issued a fresh NOTAM warning for a missile test from 18th to 20th of May 2026 over the Bay of Bengal, with a declared range corridor of around 350 km, which could be linked to the Astra MK3 Beyond Visual Range air-to-air missile. Haryana-based FC TecNrgy Private Limited has showcased its first indigenous Interceptor drone platform, designed for high-speed counter-UAV missions and tactical battlefield operations. The US Air Force is urgently studying a successor to the MQ-9 Reaper, after recent conflicts exposed its vulnerabilities. India has successfully completed the pop-up ejection trial of the 6,000 km range K-5 submarine-launched ballistic missile, marking a major milestone in strengthening the sea-based leg of its nuclear triad. India is preparing to conduct the maiden firing trial of the extended-range surface-to-air missile system developed under Project Kusha by late July 2026. Noida-based IG Defense has briefed Indian Air Force Chief on its 1,000 km KAAL long-range strike drone and the 100 km range Jwala missile, capable of both surface-to-air and surface-to-surface roles. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister laid the foundation stone for the AMCA project in Puttaparthi in Andhra Pradesh, located around 120 km from Bengaluru. The 15,803 crore rupees project will create nearly 7,500 jobs and boost India's indigenous defence aerospace ecosystem. The Indian Air Force has finalized the request for proposal for 114 Rafale fighter jets ahead of Prime Minister Modi's and Air Chief's visit to France next month. The deal is expected to be announced under a government-to-government framework during PM Modi's France visit, though the final contract will be signed by early 2027, and deliveries will start in 2030. Under the proposed structure, 22 Rafale fighter jets will be procured directly from France in flyaway condition, while the remaining 92 aircraft are planned to be manufactured in India through a partnership between Dassault Aviation and an Indian private sector defence company. TATA Advanced Systems is increasingly seen as the front-runner for 92 Rafale manufacturing program with 50 to 60% localization, though the French side has proposed a slower indigenization timeline that India wants accelerated with higher indigenous content in larger batches. A new joint venture will be created for the program, with Hyderabad emerging as a strong contender for the Rafale final assembly line. The Indian Air Force has made it clear that it will not proceed with any procurement of the Russian Su-57 stealth fighter without a comprehensive evaluation of the final production standard aircraft by Indian pilots. Although a Su-57 prototype was demonstrated during Aero India 2025, the aircraft was not in full production configuration, and no Indian pilot has yet flown the jet. The Indian Air Force has formally conveyed to the Ministry of Defence and Russian side that access to the latest production standard Su-57 is essential before any meaningful assessment, as the evaluation will help define India-specific modifications, including integration of indigenous radars, weapons and communication systems. L&T Technology Services has been selected by the Aeronautical Development Agency to develop the mission data preparation software Phase 1 for the Tejas Mark II and future Indian combat aircraft programs. The indigenous software will support electronic warfare, sensor fusion, tactical mission planning and weapons integration, while enabling real-time threat identification. The indigenous software ecosystem will also provide India with data sovereignty, allowing independent updates of threat databases, mission systems and future weapon integrations without foreign dependence. Today's top 3 comments.